Hi everybody, my name is Dave from DC Audio Mastering. Today we're going to talk about mid-side usage with an EQ and why this is important. And this is actually the first step that I take. And the reason is you can learn a lot about your 2-track that you're given to master. So right now I have it set up in mid-side. So you need an EQ that can do mid-side processing, okay? I'm using Ozone right now to show the example of this. So we can listen to and solo the mid, which is whatever's the same between the left and right channel. If you want further definitions, download my free PDF. It comes with a 2-track mastering processes, what they mean, why you should use them, but also my go-to frequencies when I go to master a track. So let's get into it. Let's just listen to the track as it is, just so you have an idea. Okay, now I've studied this track before. I have mastered this one before, and while I was going through it, I did notice something's off with the side frequencies. Something's going on there. So let's go to the side and let's solo. And let's listen to it now. This is going to sound really weird. So what you're hearing is everything that is different between the left and right channel, minus everything that's the same. So you don't really hear the center stuff, which would be your kick, your bass guitar, your vocal. Obviously there's no vocal in there. But you would hear your reverbs, your whatever's different guitars that are left and right. But sometimes what can happen is the low stuff around the 100 hertz and below can really start to clash. So listen again and focus on that area. And you can use the spectrum analyzer as a way to gauge. And to me it sounds like that is just the reverb send with the full drum track. And generally in a mix, you usually want to filter out that low end going to that reverb send. However, that wasn't done in this one, so you can hear it in there, and that is going to clash with everything else and make things sound disorienting. So let's get rid of all of it. Okay, and I've already got a preset. We're at about 150 hertz, and it's cutting it out, and it's steep. So now let's listen to it. So pretty drastic change there. Now let's apply that to the whole mix. So here's the whole mix, stereo track in stereo with this EQ applied to only the sides. It's very, very subtle, but you can hear, especially with the kick, something just kind of cleans up, and it just sounds just a little bit less disorienting, a little bit fresher. Now the rest of the track has a long way to go, and I will go into that in other videos. But the main point that I want to make across is use mid-side to your advantage. They say be careful though, especially when boosting the side information, because this is how stereo width manipulators work as well. They use mid-side and they manipulate the mid-side. So we do have to be careful, but it's just such a great way to read the stereo track information, or to hear the stereo track information in another way to help you diagnose problems. So again, guys, download wherever this gets posted, and get yourself my free guide, frequency chart, go-tos, and the mid-side processing, left-right processing, and stereo processing guide.